Hello guys, welcome to our new video. In this video we are going to develop our own quiz application using ReactJS. In this application we will have a set of questions and each question will have 4 options. One of them will be the correct answer. So let's not waste time anymore and let's start going. Okay, so before starting let me clarify you that I have provided a link in the video description below from where you can get all the source code that I have done in this video. So let's start our job, right? So before starting you need to create your React app. If you are using npx you can do it like this: npx create React app and then name of your app. I'll make it quiz and then enter it. Okay, but I've already downloaded it, so I don't need to run it anymore. You can run it and a new fresh app would be created. Okay, so let's start it now. Npm start. If you start it, it will render in your browser like this. Okay, this is the default template that the React has provided to us. Okay, so let's see what we need to do. You can see inside this src folder, this is where we are going to create our component. So I'm going to create a new component called quiz.js. okay, and inside this I'm going to create a function named quiz and then do what? Export default quiz. Cool, and I will be returning something from here. Okay, return some HTML h1 quiz component. This would work. And what I'm gonna do is, this is where the web page currently is getting rendered from. So let me clarify if this is loading from here. So here I can say app.js. you can see this is loading from there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove everything and do what? Render the quiz component from here. So you can see the quiz has already been imported now, and I'm gonna close it. I don't need the logo now. Yeah, so I've loaded the quiz component now. So we are here. Okay, so whatever we are gonna do in this file from now on. So what I'm gonna return first, let's design our quiz component. Okay, so let me create. Okay, so before creating this component and designing the HTML part, let's make sure that we have included Bootstrap and Font Awesome in our web page. Okay, because I'm going to use the class names provided by Bootstrap and Font Awesome. So let's see, this is Bootstrap CDM, so I'm going to include it in index.html. okay, this is the easiest way. Link rel is equals to style sheet, href equals this. All right, I can copy and paste it. I can include Font Awesome as well. Yeah, so you can see the Font Awesome and Bootstrap has been loaded now. Now I can use the classes provided by them. Okay, minimum height of 100 and deflex, align items center, justify content center. Okay, maybe this would be enough for now. Okay, next up we will create a container. Inside it we'll create a row, and inside row we'll create a class name equals cool12, and for responsive I will make md8 and lgh6. okay, yeah, and then I'm gonna create a card. Inside card I'll have the card body, inside card body I'll have an h1 with title. I will name it interactive quiz blah blah blah. Okay, and then it will have text center with margin bottom 4. Let's see. Okay, now I need to make it at the center of the screen. Okay, so for that what I'm gonna do is yeah, this is fine, container is fine, row justify content center. Okay, yeah, and then for this it's okay. I'll also make sure that this has shadow. Yeah, cool. For card body I'll provide some padding, and for interactive quiz I will be doing something here. I will show some icons. Okay, that's why I included font awesome. Text primary, I need some margin at the end. Okay, yeah, it looks good. Cool. So what next? Let me do one more thing now. I've created the title part. Now I'll be creating the question answer part. Okay, so for that I will do it inside card body. I will create a div, and inside it I'll create another div with class name, maybe margin button. I can always add class name if required. So I'll create a progress bar. Okay, margin button 2. I'll provide inline style for this, which will be height of 8px maybe. And inside this I'll have another div with class name progress bar, bg primary, and style would be width. I'll keep it at 30% now. This is static now, but we're gonna make it dynamic later on. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, looking good. Then what? Then I need to do, oh, I'm missing something here. Minimum vs, that's why it was not in the center. Yeah, it's working now. So I didn't need to do anything inside this class. After I made this progress bar, what I need to do is show the number of questions that we are currently in. Okay, so for that, after the progress is completed, I'll create a small tag with class name something like text mutate, text center, and margin button I don't need, maybe d block. Question 1 of 10. Okay, yeah, looks cool. That's what I wanted to show. So after this is over, what I need to do, I need to show the actual question, right? So for the question, let me create it here. I'll use h5 tag. Maybe the question. Okay, who developed or created ReactJS? Okay, this might be one of my questions. Yeah, this is the question. So for h5 I'm going to provide some class name, which will be maybe mb4. I need some space in the button. So after showing the question, what I need to show, I need to show the answers as well. So for that I will create another div. Inside it I will use button for the answers. I'll give class name something, and the question is who created ReactJS, so I may use Google. I'll provide 4 options, right? Google, maybe Microsoft, maybe Facebook, and Twitter. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting in shape now. So what I need to do now, I need to provide some class name to the button. Okay, it will be button, maybe width 100%, text start, padding something, margin also something. Okay, this should be enough for now. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so I need to provide this class to all of them. Yeah, it's getting in some shape now. We'll look at the complete CSS slowly. Let's first finish our structure part. So it looks good now. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, then what next? Okay, let's start making it dynamic then, and then we'll get to know whatever we need. So first I need questions, right? Questions. I'm gonna create an array with some values in it, maybe something like this. Question is what is React, maybe, and the answers would be answers. I will call it options. Options would be library or framework or language or a tool, and the correct answer would be I guess you all know it, it's a library, right? So this is one question. Similarly, I can create multiple questions. Let me create more. So who developed React? What are the answers? Maybe Google, Microsoft, Facebook, or Twitter. Microsoft, Twitter. The correct answer is Facebook, right? You all know that. And the third one is maybe which hook manages state. You all are familiar with this, I guess. Use effect, use state, use state, or use context, and the last one use reducer. So the right answer is use state. So I have the questions ready now. Now I need to declare some more variables. Okay, let me define all of them. I'll need current question, set current question equals to use state, and by default it will be 0. I will need to create some more variables like this. Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay, next one would be score. Set score, by default it will be 0. Third one would be show result, if I need to show result or not. Set show result, use state, by default it will be false. I'm going to use it as a boolean. Then selected answer, set selected answer, and by default it will be null. Next up, is answered, answerd, set is answered, by default it would be false too, so I didn't need this one. Cool, we have defined the variables that we needed. Okay, so next up, what we will be doing, we will handle the event of the answer click. Okay, so let's first make the questions and answers dynamic. So for that, let me go here. Okay, so let's start with this section. So for 1, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the score, and for 10, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do questions dot length. Let's see, question 0 of 3. Okay, let's look at it later on. Now for the questions. Okay, so for question, what we are gonna do, oh, let me correct this one. Okay, this won't be the score. Actually this would be current question plus 1, and this will be questions dot length. Yeah, fine. So this is cool, this is okay now. So for the question part, what I'm gonna do is it will be questions Okay, questions with index current question, right? Dot question. This should work. Yeah, what is React? How can I check it? Let me change it. Yeah, this is working now. The question is dynamic. Okay, now I need to make this dynamic. Okay, so for this I need to look through all the answers actually. So I will do questions, okay, with current question dot options. Okay, dot options dot map. All right, so we'll do it like this. So I need to close the braces here. Options dot map, and inside map I will be providing option, and what I will be doing is something like this. This should work. Let me see. Oh, this should be in reverse order. Yeah, this is fine now. So inside this I will have that button. Let me paste it here. I don't need these buttons now because it's in the loop now. So what am I missing here? I don't need this. I'm not seeing any options right now. Let me go through it. Questions with index current question. Yeah, this is fine. Dot options dot map option. It's good. Let me do one thing. Okay, let me create all these required properties. Okay, key equals option. So why am I not seeing here options? Is that correct? Yeah, this is options, this is options. So I'm mapping the options. That's cool. This is good. Console.log option. Am I getting some option here? Yeah, I am. I have written here Google. This is good. This is good. It should show here. I don't know why. Okay, forget it. So let's say it is option. It's still not showing. Oh, maybe I'm missing this braces, right? Let me correct it. If that's the braces, it should be something like this. Yeah, cool, it's working now. Look, it's working. Okay, so key equal to option, and I also need to handle the on click here. On click equals, I'll create an arrow function with handle answer. I'm gonna define it later. I'll pass the option here. So this will be the on click event handler, and also what I need here is disabled, whether I need to disable it or not. So this depends on the value of is answered. Oh, is answered. Yeah, what I need to define is this function, right? So I will define this function right now, which will be const handle answer equals, it will take a parameter of option, it will be an arrow function. If not is answer, then it will do something. Set selected answer, which will be option. Set is answer equals true, right? If option equals questions current question that answer. If the answer is correct, then set score score plus 1. We're going to increase the score, and after some time we'll do set timeout, and it will also be an array function, and I'll get the next question, right? Next question equals current question plus 1. If next question is less than question.length, if the question is not already over, then set current question would be next question, set selected answer would be null, set is answered will be false, right? If not the case, then let's alert for now. Alert quiz indeed. Okay, we'll change it later on. Quiz indeed. So what next? So this set timeout will be after maybe 1000 milliseconds. That's 1 second. Okay, so let's see now. Yeah, it's working now. So we need to do some more thing. Okay, quiz indeed, that's cool. So now we need to show the result, right? So for that purpose, what we're gonna do after this one, what we will say, if there is show result, it means the quiz has already ended, right? If the quiz has already ended, what we will be doing is we will return something else. Okay, and if it has not already ended, we will do something else. Okay, let's first write here. Okay, h1, the result is here. Okay, this is the case. So if the quiz has ended, okay, and if the quiz has not ended, then we will continue with our task, right? So this div ended where? Here. So I need to end it here. Maybe I'm missing something, right? Yeah, so let's check once. It's a library. We got to the second question, it's Facebook. We got to the third question, it's user state. Quiz ended, right? So what we need to do now is set show result. Haven't we initialized that yet? Not yet. We need to do that now. And where we'll do that? We will do that here. Set show result is true. You can now show the result. We are directing it to show the result. Okay, so for showing the result, yeah, it should be here now. Let me check. It's a library developed by Facebook, user state. Yeah, the result is here. Now we need to design this part. So before designing it, let me do one thing. Okay, I need to make the design good. This design is not yet good, so I need to make it very good. Let me do one thing. Let me create a function. Okay, it will be easier to use. Const get button class equals, this will be an arrow function. Okay, const, I'll give it a base class equals, I may already have provided that class here. Where is button? Yeah, here it is. I'll cut all of this and put it in here. All right, and sorry, my bad. And I'll give it more class, that is position relative. And if it's not answered, then I will return $base class $base class followed by btn outline primary. Okay, if I'm writing it single line, I don't need to provide it. Should be okay. And if option equals if the option is correct, that means questions current question dot answer, then I should return $base class followed by btn success. Okay, and if option is equals to I missed here, equals to selected answer. If that's the case, I need to return $base class followed by btn danger, and then return. If none of these are true, then return $base class followed by btn outline secondary. So I have to correct one thing here. This is not the correct way. The correct way is using the curly braces. Yeah, it's good now. So I need to use it where? Here, right? From where I grab the class names. Here it is. So I need to use get button class with option. Let's see. Oh, I missed something here. Class name equals, oh, I don't need to use this one. Yeah, so why is it taking the padding here? Okay, this is taking good. This is also, here is padding because of this padding, maybe. No, not because of this. It doesn't have any padding. Options is fine, but the button is taking something extra. Okay, because of this margin. Well, let me do one thing. Yeah, this should work. I need to make it. Okay, cool. Now this is good. Library is correct, Microsoft is incorrect, use context is incorrect. Yeah, this is cool now. So the only thing that's remaining now is the score, right? So I need to design something to show here a proper score. Okay, and we already have catched the condition to show the result. Now we just need to create the result. Okay, class name equals text center. Yeah, it is okay. And after that I'll show some icon, maybe. Yes, FATROPH trophy to show the result. Text warning, margin button 4. Okay, maybe I'll need to increase its font size. Font size would be 4 Arial. We can always change that. Yeah, it's looking good now. So after that I will create a S3 with class name MB3, and I'll say quiz is now complete. Yeah, quiz complete. Maybe something like this. Yeah, and then class name equals display 4 with text primary color and margin button 3. And what I'm gonna show here is maybe how much did I score, right? So my score by total questions, which will be questions dot length. Yeah, I scored 1 out of 3. That's okay. And I can also show some messages, right? So for the message, I'll use a paragraph tag, and it will have class name of text dash muted with margin button 4, and I'll check some condition here, okay, to give a proper message, right? So if score is equals to questions dot length, it means I answered every questions correctly, right? If that is the case, then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say perfect score, excellent, excellent work, excellent job, okay, something like this. And if that is not the case, then what I'm gonna say, good effort, keep practicing. So based on the score, I'm providing the message, right? Okay, this is cool. Yeah, this is good. So after that, I'll have to provide a button to restart the quiz, right? So the button will say try again, and the button will have some class as well, btn outline primary, margin end would be 2, right? Let's see. Yeah, the button is cool. Now I need to make it workable, functional as well. So on click equals, I will call a function reset quiz, which I'm going to define now. So the reset quiz is not defined, so I have to define it. Let me define it here, okay? So for reset quiz, const reset quiz, it's gonna be an arrow function as well. What we're gonna do, set current question would be 1, set score would be 0 because we are restarting, set show result would be false because we don't want to show result now, set selected answer will be null. Yeah, the user has not selected any answer yet. Set is answered is also false because he has not answered anything. Okay, yeah, let's do all incorrect. Okay, so Microsoft, it's incorrect, effect incorrect, 0 out of 3. Let's see once again. I am going to question number 2 directly. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, there's some issue, right? We're directly going to question number. Okay, this is the issue. Thank God I found it early. So let's see, if React is a library language, let me select language, it's wrong, Microsoft is wrong, reducer it's wrong, so I got 0 out of 3. Let's try to score 1. Okay, this is correct, this is incorrect, and this is also incorrect, so I got 1. Yeah, I got 1. So now let's try to get 2. This is correct, this is correct, and this is incorrect, so 2 by 3. Yeah, let's try to get 3 out of 3. It's library, it's Facebook, it's user state. Oh no, it's not user state. What I did wrong there? Oh, I thought it was user state. No, my bad. So let's try to get 3 out of 3. Okay, library, Facebook, and user state. Yeah, if it's 3 by 3, I'm getting perfect score. Excellent job. So hope you guys enjoyed this video and got some knowledge about how you can use user state and on-click handlers using arrow functions and using the classes from Bootstrap and font awesome icons. So this is a basic example. You can always get these questions from an API or whatever source you have. You can do that. You can even modify and improve the UI and the usability of this tool, but this is just for learning purpose. So if you guys find any issues, any problems, you can clearly mention it in the comment section below. I'll be happy to answer you guys. So this much for today. Hope you will subscribe us for more interesting and useful videos like this. This much for today. Cheers guys.